So Texas Air was started in '78 as a small rep firm brought together by 3 smaller rep firms.
And they wanted to be a small boutique firm. They didn't even really think of envisioning a service business, let alone a parts business to support it.
There was one office, it was in Dallas at the time, with about 7 to 10 employees.
So we had to have some individuals like Buddy Pace come along and really have a vision for where are we going, who do we want to be, and where we're trying to get to.
When I started here, we were a small company, but the one thing that we always had then and that we have now is our drive for success and results, and while we're doing that, to have the most fun that we can.
I started in '99. Our Fort Worth office was a small engine shop just prior, and I don't even think we did anything but maybe vacuum. It was still greasy and smelled like fumes, and we only had 1 service technician when I started, and I think now we have 75 trucks on the road just here in Dallas-Fort Worth.
When I started, I still knew I was employee number 54. And at this point, we're over 650 employees.
We feel like if culture is good, our employees will want to stay, and then later down the road, they'll maybe own a piece of this company. And that's the key component to not just Texas Air or Marathon, but to anything in life.
You're only as strong as your people. That's what Texas AirSystems is. That's what any rep firm is. It's probably what any business really is. Regardless of what kind of capital you have, it's the people that makes your business successful.
Not only do we get to work with the best people, but we get to represent the best manufacturers in the industry as well. It makes the job a lot of fun when you walk into a client's office, and no matter what kind of project they're building, you have the right solution for them.
You put team first. It's not about the individual, and you just really ingrain that into the culture that team's first. I don't care if we're bringing somebody from outside college or we're bringing somebody that's a 20-year veteran in the marketplace. We're not here to hire you. We're here to retire you.
It's a very selfless organization, which is probably rare to find in sales, right? Some folks may be willing to sacrifice their own success for the betterment of the team. And, that selfless nature has just paid dividends, and it shows from top to bottom. As a result, it attracts high performers, and it continues to grow our business in that same fashion.
The landscape has changed, and it is getting harder to recruit and retain individuals. People coming out of college or out of trade schools, they want to have a sense of connection with people that they work with.
When I first decided that I was coming to Texas Air, Al was the first one that I talked to. And I called him one day and I said, "Hi, my name's Nicole. You guys offered me a job." And he goes, "Oh yeah." And he just goes, "Oh yeah, how's your dad's limoncello?" And it had been months since we had talked. And so that, it literally brought tears to my eyes. And I was like, "How do you remember this?" And so I go, "If you have a job, I will be there the next day."
It's more important that we know you as the person, and if you're a cultural fit, you'll be a great partner to us in our team. There's no sale that we can make that's more fulfilling than watching somebody that you've invested in to fulfill their dreams.
I really do like that Texas AirSystems has taken the initiative to invest in our education in the industry. Ann Schultz at the company has done a fantastic job of leading up a group for all of us to read a book together about leaning into difficult topics. And we all are given the space to discuss what it looks like to be a woman in the industry.
All of a sudden, we found ourselves with a lot more females in the workforce. With that, we saw a great need to mentor, to train, and to help ladies realize the unique perspective and value they have in the construction industry.
I do feel like it's my responsibility to pay it forward. I've gotten so much from the company, so much from all my previous mentors at Texas AirSystems. I think we do owe it to our fellow coworkers and the company to continue that kind of selfless mentorship that we all received.
Partnerships is everything that this business is built on here. If I'm not taking care of AAON as just an important partner as I am my internal customers, as I am my external customers, well, then the system, that doesn't work.
Partnership has to have trust, it has to have integrity, it has to have transparency, and you got to be able to communicate whether it's good news or bad news.
Customers, manufacturers, but even inside these offices, without partnerships, we got nothing.
My name is Matt Morrow. I'm Vice President of Construction for Lockridge Priest. I've worked with Texas Air for over 20 years. Companies want to do business with people that they trust. I want to surround myself with people that are going to perform and treat me fairly, and Texas Air does that.
The happier people are, the more we grow. And there's nobody forcing any of this, because now that we've got this momentum going and the younger generation is teaching these skills to each other, I see the legacy just keeps growing and continuing on.
When I look out into the future, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, anything's possible. I know that it'll be better than what it is today. We've got a great group of people that are very driven to take care of the customer, take care of our partners, and take it to new heights that I can't even imagine.